I have bought other rugged phones, but this one surpassed the others. Wireless charging, the camera is great. Filters out my unsteady nerves fairly well without much a headache. The speaker is decent for listening to Amazon Music at work. I am satisfied with this purchase. I've only had the phone for a couple of days, and it's great. I love the new fingerprint system using the power button on the side of the phone. I never used the "Hey Google" feature on my previous phones, but I am using it on this phone and it's awesome. I haven't run into anything that I don't like. Thank you Ulefone. Disclaimer. I have not tested the fingerprint reader or facial recognition unlock. I got this phone, and activated it with consumer cellular without problem. I charged it up overnight, then the next day I ended up in the hospital with acute renal failure. For 7 days I used it fairly regularly for music, YouTube videos, etc. As well as near constant text messaging with family and friends. At the end of 7 days, I still had 40% battery, without using battery saver or anything like that. This phone has already surpassed expectations. If you are looking for a lightweight phone, this is not it. This thing is massive, 3/4 thick or so, and weighty, but for that you get a battery that just won't give up. So I bought this phone when kayaking. Bought it for its durability and waterproof abilities. Had it not even a week when we went kayaking. Needless to say, and I knew it wouldn't, but the phone does not. I repeat, does not. Like the kids on the movie IT, float. Lol. I flipped my kayak and it sunk like a brick, couldn't retrieve it. The hardest part about giving up on the phone was knowing that it was perfectly fine on the bottom of the bag. So I bought another one. Phone bigger than I expected, but not a huge deal. Battery life is good so far. Good quality camera. Can't seem to get Wi-Fi calling to work, but that could be a carrier issue. Fingerprint reader is on the power button and is a bit awkward to use, to me at least. Haven't tested waterproofing yet or wireless charging capability. For the price you really can't get another phone as functional and resistant to daily life. I've dropped this phone hard enough to shatter any fine and submerged it completely in water, and it works with only scratches on the rubber bumpers. I have straight talk with a T-Mobile SIM card and everything works. This phone is great. The battery is super long lasting, almost 3 days worth on one charge. The screen is large and super clear and responsive. I think it could use a little more RAM memory and a faster processor, but for the price it beats all other phones that I have used. Bluetooth is quick connecting and so is the wireless system. The 4G speed is right for this phone, but I wish it had access to 5G also. It takes great pictures and the zoom is good. I have about 50 apps installed on it and it is just as fast now as when I first started icing it. The phone jack is great and all the ports have water, dust covers that are non-removable. It is a little heavy, but it feels tough and secure in my hand. This would be a great contractor phone that looks great to take everywhere. I bought this for a hiking expedition in South America because I didn't want to risk my daily driver being stolen and needed longer battery life. The Ulefone Power Armor 14 lasted 14 days with low to moderate use. I use the phone frequently as a camera, radio and GPS unit. I am so impressed with the battery life. The fingerprint reader is fast and reliable for me. The built-in radio is great for weather reports when outside of cellular network areas. I do not think you can break this phone. It is bomb-proof. The Armor 14 is now my go-to adventure phone. I pop my SIM card into it whenever I am heading out for a trek or even a long bike ride. If I could change one thing, I'd want a better camera. But since I take a nice camera with me on treks anyway, this isn't a big deal. Click link in description for more reviews.